This is going to be the first video that goes up on my YouTube channel we're starting called Good Lift. I have a friend and me and him are going to start a coaching service on our website called teamgoodlift.com, which will be out soon. We've both been pretty involved in health and fitness and bodybuilding and powerlifting and strongman. Our ambitions are to basically just provide content and insight into just tips that'll help anybody and everybody with their goals. We don't really want to be just, like these guys that are only specific for people looking to compete in bodybuilding or people that are looking to compete in strongman or whatever. Like, even if you're just a soccer mom or just an average gym goer that's just trying to get in better shape for whatever reason, like, we want to be able to help anybody and everybody. And honestly, I think it's becoming more of a popular thing nowadays, especially for people to not really want to compete in like bodybuilding, because there are reasons that, there are many reasons that I mean, this is another rant, but there are many reasons that I think a lot of people shouldn't compete in that stuff because it's not healthy in the long run, especially if you're doing it all the time. But we'll probably make another video on why that is. Not to say that competing in bodybuilding or physique competitions isn't a good thing for some people. I mean, like I see, if you do it every once in a while, it's probably not going to have any ramifications in the long run, health-wise. Anyways, to give you a little bit more an idea who I am, my name is Elliot Reimers. I've been writing for various health and fitness websites and nutritional and like dietary supplement companies for the last 4 years. Ever since I graduated college, studied biological sciences and chemistry. Always been kind of a science whiz, but I've always had more of an interest in like how that we can apply what we know from science to like health and longevity. And I've always been interested in like nutritional science and physiology and stuff like that. I have written hundreds of articles. I mean, I like to think that a lot of the articles that I write have helped people in some regard, or at least taught them something. That's always my goal, is to just basically teach people things. And even if it's a tougher concept to understand, it's like very scientific, I try and make it so that, even a lay person can understand it. I mean, I've been following bodybuilding since I was like 16. Personally, I've been training, my training has been pretty serious the last 2 years. I've had a lot of ups and downs with like injuries and health issues when I was younger. So it really took me a while to get my feet under me and finally start making some good progress. But the last 2 years I've been pretty happy with the progress that I've made. And I'm planning on competing in a powerlifting competition this coming fall. I will say something about like powerlifting and bodybuilding. I never really want to be just remembered for like being a guy that lifts a certain amount of weight or looks a certain way. Because frankly, there are very few people that will be remembered for what they look like or how much weight they can lift. I mean, I'm not a genetic freak. Not willing to take a bunch of drugs to get to that point where you'd be like an elite competitor. I think a lot of people make way too many sacrifices and they don't really get that far, and it's just kind of like, what's the point? The reason I like to lift and like be healthy is because it just makes me feel good, and it's something that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy going to the gym and progressing, and that's one thing we want to make like the point of this channel, is just to help people progress, because progression is what really matters in the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you're just somebody coming to this channel and you weigh 135 pounds and you can't even bench 135, like, we don't care. Like, everybody's been there. Everybody's been at that point. I mean, 2 years ago I couldn't even bench like 95 pounds, and now I can bench almost 300. So, no, I don't care. I don't care how experienced you are, or how little, you think, or like how little you think you are, how little the weight you think you can lift is. Like, we're here to help you, and everybody's been at that point. Like I said, the point of this channel is just to encourage people, post positive content that inspires people to go out and make progress themselves. I want to make this a channel where, we embrace what people accomplish. I don't care how big or small of a following you have. Like, we will try and get you exposure. I'm pretty big into like video editing, and I like to, you know, make like bodybuilding and powerlifting mixes. So I'm gonna try and get some pretty cool videos out there on this channel that I think will really motivate people and see, you know, what people can accomplish. This is gonna be a channel that we just try and provide good content and just help people, and that's pretty much the goal. I mean, because I feel like there sadly is not a lot of YouTube fitness channels that focus on that anymore. Like, most of it now, like I said, is just people focusing on building them names for themselves and just posting drama and talking about other people, and it just really gets nobody anything. I mean, it's entertainment, I won't dispute that, but at the end of the day, who's really learning anything from that? Like, how are you using that to better your own life? We want to post stuff that'll actually be, you know, you can like put it into action and start seeing some progress yourself, or improving the progress that you've already been making. So that is the goal with this channel. We're gonna try and get content out every few days, and you know, like, this is gonna be a long journey, but we hope a lot of people are come along for the ride. And because me and Zach are very passionate about this, we're just passionate about helping people. Give this video a like and share it and subscribe if you can, and we'll see you guys in the coming weeks.